Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and as always, I hope you're doing well under these very, very difficult circumstances. As you can see, oops, hang on, that should be up there. Boom, here we go. This is the West Germany versus England live watch along with. Now this is available on BBC iPlayer, the Red Button, and also BBC Online within the next couple of minutes. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about it because this is going to be this is going to be weird. I'm not going to lie, it's just going to be absolutely strange because obviously this isn't a live broadcast in the normal sense. This is something that's going to be available straight away. So it's kind of like watching it the second it goes up onto Amazon Prime, or to that for that matter, along those lines. But just so as to follow the normal format we do for normal live watch along with let's talk about the team sheet. Now this is going to be an interesting one because I say because we're looking at a time when this was pre-Premier League. Okay, this was 30 years ago, almost 30 years ago. In fact, obviously, Italia 90. This game was originally played in July of 1990 at the Turin Stadium. Now, I tried to get a video file together for you to have the original song, the Messendormer song that was very, very popular for the time. And it's weird doing the research, looking back at things. I was 10 when this game happened. We had I was playing with my yo-yo in those days. We only had 4 TV channels. There was no internet. There was no smartphones. For anybody under the age of 20, this is going to be a very, very strange time. For that matter, we this is the time when the pass back rule was still available, was still being used on a regular basis. So let's talk about the team sheet as always. For England, in goal was the legendary Peter Shilton. We had a defensive back 6, practically by the looks of it, of Stuart Pearce, Des Walker, Captain Terry Butcher, Mark Wright, Paul Parker. In the midfield was Chris Waddle, Paul Gascoigne, and the 3 attacking players was Peter Beasley, Gary Lineker, and David Platt. David Platt at that point was playing for Villa. Lineker was at Spurs, as we all know. Peter Beardsley was at Liverpool. Gazza was at Spurs, as we all know. Chris Waddle was at Marseille. Mark Wright was at Derby County. Paul Parker was at QPR. Terry Butcher was at Glasgow Rangers. Des Walker and Stuart Pearce were at Nottingham Forest, and Peter Shilton was at Derby County. And just one substitute, again, which was the fashion before the Premier League came in, was midfielder Trevor Stephen, who was playing for Glasgow Rangers. So let's talk about the Germany squad. The Germany squad in goal was Bodo Illinger. I think Ilgunner. Sorry, Ilgunner. I think you pronounced that. Defensive line of Andreas Brehme, Jürgen Klocker, Klaus Orgenthaler, Thomas Berthold, Guido Buchwald, Thomas Haller, Captain Lothar Matthäus, Ulf Thon, Rudi Voller, and forward the very, very famous Jürgen Klinsmann. Their substitutes were Stefan Reuter and Karl-Heinz Riedel. Now, the referee for the game was Brazilian Jose Ramirez Wright, linesman of Armando Perez Hoyos of Colombia, and Joel Quignol of France. So an interesting one, to say the least. Now, it's now 3 o'clock, so I'm going to go onto the BBC iPlayer. So I hope you guys are going to do this along with me. And hopefully we're going to be able to find it. It's now 3 o'clock, so it's just loading it up now. See if we can find it. So, guys, I also hope you're going to join in me with a drink for Happy Easter, of course. So let's see if we can find it. Come on. Typing too quickly. That's the problem. Right. So far it's only up. So I may have to log out and go back into it, as it always is with this sort of technology. But guys, I'm hoping you're having a very, very good Easter under these weird, strange circumstances. Let's get back into it. You know, just bearing in mind, guys, I say this was 1990, and it's the time when Seal and who else? Who else was it? I was just doing my research on it to get some bit of nostalgia stuff going on with it. And Madonna, Seal and Madonna were riding high in the charts in those days. Very, very strange. Very, very strange. Let's see if you can find it. Apologies, guys, but as I say, it's supposed to be up and available now, and it doesn't seem to be so far, which is typical. If you guys are there, then by all means, please let us know if you're able to see it. All right, sports. Oh. Okay, this doesn't appear to be up yet. Typical, isn't it? Absolutely bloody typical. So bear with me, guys. The second I find it, you will be the first to know. But there's nothing available yet. It's supposed to be on. It's literally supposed to be now. So let me just double check the BBC app to see what's going on. I can't because my phone's dead. Typical. If anybody's able to find it, by all means, please do let me know, because we're supposed to be able to watch this. So apologies on this, guys, but I'm literally going through BBC iPlayer now trying to find it, and there's nothing up so far. So as usual, nothing is working as it should do. So try and search for Italia 90. See what that does. No, nothing on that. Let's have a look at the BBC website. If it is, then I'll need to plug it into the telly. So it's available on the website, but it is not available on iPlayer. Right, so here we go. It's up and running now, so it's going to be a while. It's just all this. There's a lot of talk, all the interviews going on as well. Let me see if I can get it back up on the iPlayer as it stands at the minute. I wasn't expecting it to be for 3 hours, guys, so apologies for that. Didn't actually say how long it was going to run for. Let's just see if I can try and get it. But anyway, guys, it's interesting. I want to talk to you about this anyway, because obviously this is hi Rick. Good to see you, mate. I hope you're doing well. This is a good thing. This is a very, very good thing that we're seeing, because at the end of the day, if you guys are watching it on the services now, you'll be able to see that they're actually replaying everything, including what was basically grandstand in those days. So you've got Des Lynam talking, which is absolutely hysterical to see Des Lynam and everybody else involved. So yeah, but guys, this is a very, very nostalgic time. Very nostalgic. Let's just see if I can get it up on the channels. Where are we? No, nothing's really working yet, unfortunately. But so you're able to watch it on the on the telly on the computer. So bear with me. I'm gonna put this on the computer. So what I thought I'd do, guys, is while it's all going on, I thought I'll talk through what's happening at the moment, and then obviously we will get to the football game at some point. Would have been nice, to be fair, if they had actually confirmed that they were going to say exactly when the game was going to be broadcast. So we were actually, they're just showing the England build up. So guys, we're going to be talking for quite a while, unfortunately. So I hope you've got a few drinks ready. So it's World Cup of Grandstand, as I was saying, with the legendary Des Lynam, with Jimmy Greaves in the studio as well, alongside Terry. What's his name? Oh, yeah, I'm useless with names, but guys, it's an interesting time because, as I said, you know, we had a lot of very, very weird things going on. You know, just harping back to the time of 1990. So I was 10 when this tournament happened, and we had music. Like, for example, the official Italian 90 theme tune was the Messendorma. We also had the very famous World in Motion song as well, for that matter. So it's weird for watching this back, because I was 10 years old when this was broadcast, and it's fun. It's been absolutely fun time to think about all those days. Bearing in mind, I mean, I hope you guys can remember what you guys were doing when you were 10. So I appreciate this is going to be a lot of waffle until the actual game kicks off, which is probably going to be about half. It's going to be a little while yet, because we all know everything. But so yeah, let's talk. Come on, guys. There's 4 of you watching, so come on, talk in the chat. So it looks like we're in a 1-2-2-3-2 formation from what is going on, what the World Cup grandstand is showing. So Peter Shilton in goal, centre back of Wright, holding midfielders of Butcher and Walker, Parker out and on the right, Pearce out on the left, Waddle, Gascoigne in the middle, with Lineker and Beasley up front. So an interesting formation, because let's not forget, guys, so this was 30 years ago. All right, we're all used to seeing 4-5-1-3-5-2. We're not used to seeing 1-2-2-3-2 formation that it looks like. So it was clear. It was clear that Robson, the manager, Bobby Robson, the manager, was very, very attack-minded for this, and quite rightly so, because it was the semi-final. We'd got, we started off in Group F, and it was difficult. It was a difficult run through everything. It really, really was a difficult run. I mean, let's get some more information up for you guys while we're looking at it. All right. So at the time of the World Cup standings, England were ranked 4th at the end of the tournament. It was interesting. There was a number of 52 games in total, 115 goals scored, 2.21 goals average per game, no own goals, Over 2.5 million people attended the tournament in total, and the average attendance was 48,411. And the most goals in one game was for Spain's Mikhail, scoring 3 goals against South Korea, and T. Skufrevi scored 3 goals against Costa Rica for the Czech Republic, as the Czechoslovakia, as it would have been in those days. The best attended game was the first round, which is West Germany versus Yugoslavia, with 74,765 people. And the worst attended game was also in the first round of it, with Yugoslavia versus the United Arab Emirates. 833 people attended that game. England had a very, very difficult run-in with this from what I'm remembering. It was a big struggle. We struggled against the Netherlands. We also struggled against, I think it was Jamaica as well, I think, if I remember correctly. But it's interesting to see that the golden ball was awarded to Salvatore Schillaci of Italia, the silver ball of Lothar Matthäus of Germany, the bronze ball of Diego Maradona of Argentina, the Golden Shoe Top Scorer Award, which we now call the Golden Boot. Again, Salvatore Schillaci, because he scored the most goals, and the fair play out of the tournament was awarded to England. So, Wally, hello, mate. Good to see you. Welcome along, mate. I hope everybody's watching this on BBC Online. If you haven't got it, then by all means do jump in to use it via a VPN. Wally World asks who the Golden Boot is. I've just said, but Wally, I hope you're doing all right, mate. Darren, good to see you. 18 at the time, and backpacking. Yes, I'm sure you were, mate. Yeah, it's weird talking about these things. It really is weird. A weird thing. Okay, so let's have a look. So for those that have joined us, because I noticed the count is incorrect. Well, I hadn't really encased. I was gonna run through the team sheet, but I'll do that before the run out again. Now, Jurgen Klinsmann, one of my favourite players of that time. He had an absolutely brilliant tournament, and obviously we all know what happened to Germany, but we will talk about that a little bit later on. But it was entertaining. So guys, I'm hoping you're able to watch online with this. This is being broadcast on YouTube and also on Facebook. If you want to take a look before the game begins, by all means, please do so. Click the sponsorship link for 3retro.com. Will take you directly through to the England side, where you can get this Italia 90 retro shirt. So goodbye, and as always, guys, the commission that any of the purchases you make, the commission that we would normally get will be going directly to help the NHS, to help those that are trying to help us. So it's quite funny watching this back, bearing in mind what we're all used to now. All right, that we've got the guys are all out there running in blue shorts and very, very high knee-high socks, white socks. It's it's funny. Let's just see if I can get what all the scores were when it came to. Let's have a look at the schedule. Let's see, where are we? Did that say anything? Okay, so for Group F, so for Group F, we drew with England. England drew with the Republic of Ireland on June the 11th. We then went to the Netherlands and drew 0-0, and we beat Egypt 1-0. So we finished the top of Group F with 4 points. Conceded 2 scored 2 and conceded 1. The second round was Bologna versus it was in Bologna versus England versus Belgium, and an extra time we won it 1-0. So that was the second round. The quarterfinals So as we know, there wasn't as many teams as there used to be, as there are now, I should say. The quarterfinals, again, a very, very difficult team. We played, it wasn't Jamaica, apologies. It was Cameroon versus England, where at extra time we won it 3-2. So it was a long time ago. Most of you guys that are watching it will be able to remember how far back that was, because the world was completely different then. As I say, we had no internet, we had no anything really in comparison to what we've got now in the UK. We only had 4 TV channels: BBC One, BBC Two, ITV, and Channel 4. And also, in these, and of course, this was before the fall of the Berlin Wall as well, for that matter. So, and interesting to see now that John Motson and Trevor Brooking commentated this game. So the guys are literally just lining up now. So I'm quite glad that has only been a quarter of an hour worth of talking. So we're getting on to the game, guys. So hopefully things will be popping up very, very soon. Seeing everybody warming up. It's weird seeing Peter Beardsley. My haircut is almost as bad as his now. But as I say, if you've just joined us, I'll go through the team sheet once more. So for England, we have in goal Peter Shilton, Stuart Pearce, Des Walker, Captain Terry Butcher, Paul Parker, and Mark Wright in the defensive position. So as I said, it was a 1-2-2. In the midfield is Chris Waddle, Paul Gascoigne, Peter Beardsley, Gary Lineker. And for up front it's Peter Beardsley, Gary Lineker, and David Platt, with our substitute of midfielder Trevor Stevens. So as I say, it's a 1-2-2-3-2 formation. And for Germany, in goal was Bodo Ilgener. The defensive line of Andreas Bremer, Jürgen Kloer, Klaus Orgenthaler, Thomas Berthold, Guido. On the midfield is Guido Buchhold, Thomas Haller, Captain Lothar Matthäus, and Olaf Thon. And the 2 centre forwards, Rudiger Voiler, I should say, and Jürgen Klinsmann. They have 2 substitutes to use, which is Stefan Reuter and Karl-Heinz Riedel. So here we go, guys. Not far off it now. So again, just going through the officials. Jose Ramirez Wright of Brazil, Armando Pereira Horace of Colombia, and Joao Quinilu, I think you pronounce that, of France. I'm just going through the the anthems for everybody. So, guys, please do let me know if you are actually able to watch this. For those who are in the UK, it is on BBC Sport website. It should be on the iPlayer, but it wasn't as yet. And it was also on the red button as well. So hoping you guys are able to watch. I appreciate it's going to be difficult because you have to stream one digital device and listen to us as another. But let's just hope everything's okay. So we're going through the Germany national anthem now as it stands at the minute. I'm not going to sing God Save the Queen if anybody's going to be asking. I can't believe how young Lineker looks there. He's 30, but he looks there. He's so young. Well, I mean, everybody looks young now, but unbelievable. Okay, so here we go. Dan says, not on the iPlayer yet, only summary. Yeah, but as I say, mate, if you go onto the BBC Sport website, you'll be able to watch it along. And if you do, try and get to 15 minutes and 20 odd seconds, because that's just where we are as it stands at the minute. So, yeah. And Wally, I'm hoping you'll be able to do the same thing as well, mate, if you're still around. As is Rick. I hope you're doing that as well. Franz Beckenbauer was the trainer for Germany. Interesting. Okay, so the coin toss has just happened. And Terry Butcher shaking hands with everybody. So confirming again, once again, Peter Shilton in goal for England. Stuart Pearce looking very, very steer there. Des Walker. Paul Parker. Mark Wright. Chris Waddle. Terry Butcher, the captain. David Platt. Paul Gascoigne, aka Gazza. Peter Beardsley. Gary Lineker. And manager Bobby Robson, even though they call him Tina. So, okay, Rick saying he's watching on the red button. Excellent, mate. So good. At least we've got at least one of you guys who are watching along while I am. So the substitutes are Ryder, Moyler, Steiner, Ruter, and Orman for Germany. So apologies, the website I was using didn't get everything completely right. And for England is Ball, Stephen, McEwen, Rodrigo, and Mores for England. Morges, I think I should say, for England. So not bad lineup. So literally just getting ready for kickoff now. Obviously, of course, this, as I say, this is West Germany, so this is when the fall of the balling wall. So okay, so before the fall of the balling wall, I should say. So we're now 15 minutes 23 seconds into the game, and the game is on its way. As Parker puts a really good ball up to, but nothing really doing too much of it. We've got in a corner already. So Peter Beardsley taking the corner. Lineker doing his usual, hanging around in the box. Ball in. Oh, goes out into. Very good save. Very, very good save from Gascoigne's attempt there. Very, very good save. Guys, I've really missed doing this. That's why I jumped at the chance to try and do this. That was going to be very difficult to be, and they're just showing the replay of it again. So, no, it was another one. Yeah, corner out again, and back. Peter Beardsley taking the corner once more. Lineker was onside, so could have actually done that. So, ball in, cleared out by Germany. So, Walker up to Chris Waddle, but nothing was doing, and the goalkeeper gathers and rolls it off to Augenthaler. Ball through. Mark Wright on the ball, passing it through to can't remember, Peter Beasley, I think that is. Ball out, and it's a throw-in. Now remember, guys, for those that are watching live as we are, that we will be able to see the pass back rule. Gascoigne tripped over there, and there's a
Fouled, I should say, and there's a free kick given from Stuart Pearce's throw-in. Coelho on the ball. So Germany in possession. That centre back didn't even know he had the ball. He didn't even know he had the ball. Cleared by Walker, by the looks of it. So through to Chris Waddle. Parker through to Chris Waddle. It's Walker. And down to Lineker. Great ball in. But unfortunately just a little bit slow there. And Germany now in possession. Hassler on the ball for Germany. Not doing much with it. Over to Thon by the looks of it. Ball through. So it was Beasley through to Parker. Oh, that would be given as handball nowadays. So Peter Beasley, Lineker. Oh, Gascoigne, really good chance there. Really good chance, but very, very well cleared by the Germany defence. Darren says I can't activate the red button over here. We'll try it on BBC Sport website, bbc.co.uk /football. Should be able to get it. Oh, and goal kick from Peter Shilton. Very, very well defended by Des Walker there. Voller's playing around. Very, very good. God, I've missed this. I know this is a very, very hard game for us to watch once again, but I have really, really missed this. So Shilton, not exactly the best of balls out on the left-hand side, and it goes out for Germany throw kick. That throw in even. So 50 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock now. So Chris Waddle on the ball. Sounds like it's starting to rain, actually. Typical for an Easter bank holiday weekend. And offside. That was close. It was close. Oh, I don't know, I think he's onside. I think Lineker's onside there. I honestly think he's onside. He's offside when the ball gets to him, but when the ball's played in, he's onside. Very good football there from England. Very, very good. Gascoigne, but he loses the ball and actually trips over, so unfortunately. So Matthias. Another free kick over to Germany. I've put a link up, guys, if you're having any problems. So he's standing over here. Who's standing over? England throwing. Looks like it's going to be taken by Parker, I think. Yeah, Parker's on the ball. Gascoigne. Parker gets the ball. Beardsley. Parker. Ball in. Ball out. So not a bad attempt. Not a bad attempt. It's also interesting, guys, watching this in 4:3 because we're all used to widescreen now. We didn't have that back in those days. So another missed opportunity from not missed opportunity. Another blast from the past. So Pierce. So sorry, Mark Wright should say to Parker. Waddle. Passing it through to who was that? I recognise him. I think it's Wright, I think it is. That's a foul any day of the week, ref. Come on. German porn star. So Parker on the ball. Good ball up to Lineker. Very good ball up to him. Beasley didn't move. He could have had something on that. And now Germany are in possession. Is Wright going to get there? Is he going? No, he's not. He's not quick enough. He's holding his place, mind, but he's not right quick enough. And pass back. Walker. Just to see the replay. So Lineker on the ball there. Beasley onside. Goes for goal. Okay, so Ilgun is going to do a cross clearance. So Germany in possession. So 10 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock according to this. But obviously in terms of the actual live document itself, we're looking at 15:33 still for some random reason. So Germany in defence. So Matthias. Parker intercepts. Very good ball up to Beardsley and back again. Nice little touches there. I don't remember this at all. But Pete Beasley passes back all the way back to Peter Shilton. You never see a striker do that nowadays. So Mark Wright, Waddle, so Gascoigne, I should say, in that fact, and that's an ambitious ball. Very, very good, very good by David Platt, but nothing comes of it, unfortunately. A player I must admit, from an England perspective, I absolutely really do. I wish we had somebody like Platt in there. I really, really do. So a couple of people back on. Welcome, hon. Nice, good to see you. Very good piece of technique from David Platt there, as Germany are on the counter attack once again. Ball through. Deflection. It should be a Germany corner, I think, by the looks of it. Jesus Christ, he's tiny. Yeah, it looks like it took a little bit of a deflection off Stuart Pearce there. Yeah. So Germany corner. And very well cleared. Very well cleared. Lineker bollock. He could have had that. Germany back in possession again. Tentative football from both sides. 11 and a half minutes in, by the looks of it. Tentative football. And Peter Shilton clears. Both trying to go for it, but also at the same point, both sort of relaxing at the same time.
Darren, let me know if you've been able to use the link I've sent through, mate. So Parker. Last second gasp. The throw in. Parker takes, I was going to say relatively quickly, but he's not. He's mucking around now. Why they're showing that shot, I'll never know. Waddle, Parker. Parker loses possession. Gascoigne goes in for a tackle on it, but it's a free kick to Germany anyway, because it wasn't the best of tackles from Parker, to be honest with you. I actually quite like Paul Parker. He was a good player for QPR back in those days. So Bramer on the ball. There's miles of space over to where are we? Looks like to Hassler by the looks of it. Klinsmann passes through and a pass back by Parker once again. So we have Pearce by the looks of his hair on the ball. Headed out. Parker collects. Waddle. Back to Parker. The Platt. Gascoigne. And Waddle flaps it. And it goes out for a German. Is it? No, it should be an England throw-in. Yeah. England throw-in. So Parker there once again. Who is that? I recognise that run. Waddle. Oh, close. The trusted number 6 of Captain Terry Butcher over to Gaza now. Right. Okay. So Gas going back to thingy, but goes back to Parker. So 15 minutes on the clock now. Right, with a very, very good interception there. Moore-esque. That was absolutely incredible. Just Pearce. There's Waddle by the looks of him. Beardsley. No, it was Lineker, sorry. Klinsmann's in space, mucking around with the ball. Parker gets on the ball. Very, very well done there. Yeah, so very good interplay by Parker and Des Walker there. Very, very good. God, honestly, these directors of football matches, they don't know what they're doing. 30 years later, they're still doing stupid things. So Lineker's on the ball. That passes to Platt. Passes it through on for Pearce. Oh! Lineker misses by miles. Absolute miles. So Beardsley on the corner. Doesn't even clear the first man. Right on the ball. And it goes out for, Stuart Pearce on the ball and it goes out for a throw-in. So England throw-in. Stuart Pearce on the ball once again. Very, very ambitious ball up to Platt by the looks of it there. Pearce, Allardyce style football. Defending all the way up. And Des Walker does a back pass up to Peter Shilton.
Shilton's going, what are you guys doing? Where are you? Move. Long ball up towards Beasley, but he doesn't get it. So coming up to 18 minutes on the clock now. So I'm just... Anyone got a flake? Right, so Pierce. Where are we? Yeah, Gascoigne. Beardsley. Sorry, Lineker, I should say. Into David Platt. Good ball control from him. You can see why Arsenal signed him up after Villa. Lineker, good ball in from Lineker. Up to Parker. Oh. Right, Darren says, everything is set up. Can't activate the red button. Only live reporting, but must be licensing over here. Possibly. Try a VPN, guys, if you can. We should be able to watch the game on there. So Germany in defence. Good pass in there from Klinsmann there, but a bit of a foul. But still ball played on. Pierce. And Germany are back in possession now. It's a ball in. Oh, that was close. Ball in again. Going out for an Germany throw-in. Very, very close to the line. Very close. Olaf Thon with a throw-in. And goes out for a Germany corner. Very well deflected by Pierce there. Very, very well deflected. So one thing I've been screaming out for you, as you guys know, for the last couple of years, is men on the posts. Men on the post for England. Both posts in that matter. Why Shilton didn't come and collect that, I don't know. I would have expected better from him, to be honest. But just as Germany try a strike, but Waddle blocks. Free kick, yeah, exactly. Free kick. So 21 minutes and 11 seconds. If you guys are trying to catch up with where I am. So Waddle to Gascoigne. Intercepted. Germany now on the break with Berthold. Through to Thon again. Klinsmann. Right deflects, but it goes back to Thon again, and Thon tries and goes miles over. That says, like back in the day when I used to listen to football on a shortwave radio from different places around the world. Well, that's the problem we've got trying to travel, mate. You can't enjoy the world like the rest of us when it comes to football. You should stay in it. Come back to England, mate. Come back to England. Peter Shilton clears. Pierce with a foul. It is a foul, to be fair. He's injured him. It's not intentional, but he has injured him. One of the few times it looks like that Stuart Pearce didn't intend to foul somebody. So Germany in possession still. Running into the ball. Backing off. Good interception by Wright. Waddle there. Lineker screaming for the ball. Oh, that's a decent challenge, to be fair. That's a decent challenge by Bremer. A decent challenge. That nowadays wouldn't be given. That would be given a free kick, but that was a decent challenge. So Peter Beasley to Waddle. Parker. Parker over to Wright by the looks of it. Waddle. You can always tell Chris Waddle. His body movement. All right. Get up, Gaza. There's a bit of a tasty confrontation between the two of them then. Yeah, I don't know what Gas is trying to do there. Free kick taken. Oh, Gaza. Good shot. Good shot by Gaza there. Very good shot. Very good technique. Brilliant shot from his right foot. I would bend it with pinpoint accuracy, just unfortunately the goalkeeper right at the goalkeeper. Straight through between Parker and Gascoigne there. Germany still in defence. Offence, I should say. Now slowly starting to defend now, Germany with possession. Good ball up. Tasty bit of Germany crumble. Stuart Pearce, 25 minutes and 8 seconds. Oh, great ball up to Gascoigne there from Stuart Pearce. Absolutely brilliant. And it goes out for an England corner. A little bit of hoo-ha there for some reason. That's a corner, surely. It's not really... Where are we? Oh, nah. Oh, yeah. In those days, I can see why it was standing off. But nowadays, that would be awarded as a corner. It wouldn't be awarded as a free kick. Ball in from Gaza. Good ball. Good ball. Nice try. Nice attempt to try and score, but goalkeeper all over it. So Germany's still in defence. There's a Hassler. Matthias by the looks of it. Klinsmann. Oh, that's a trip. Hassler tripped over himself, bless him. And Wright is compensated for it and getting in. Gaza again. Pearce over to Parker. Very good ball. I like that. Very good. Ball in. Oh, Parker a little bit ambitious there. Des Walker puts it out for unfortunately for Germany. That's a neat bit of defending from Walker there. Very neat defending, heading it down. You don't see that nowadays. Didn't do much difference, unfortunately, because Germany was still on the attack, but very good. And Beardsley, Platt, Gascoigne, Platt's in on goal. Take it to the left. No, don't. Oh. So Matthias over to Hassler. To Buchwald. The thing back to Buchwald, and then we go for a replay of what Platt's goal. Yeah, should have taken it on his dipped it a couple of yards to his left. Would have been perfect. So Gascoigne loses possession. Very good run by Beasley there. Gascoigne back with the ball. Running up. That's tasty. Germany back in possession now. So Germany still in possession. My knowledge of the Germany side is not that brilliant, guys, so apologies. I can only really see when they do a bit of a zoom in. So Buchwald. Thon back to Buchwald. I think it's Cloder back to Buchwald, I should say. And Silton with a very good chance. And Klinsmann blocked very, very well by Gaza by the looks of it. Very, very good block from Gaza there. Shilton, not exactly the best of his performances at the minute. And certainly from that. So we're doing this for almost an hour now, and it's not been too bad. It's not been too bad. Ooh. Megan, Darren or Rick, would you please remove Megan for that stupid thing? Thank you kindly. We're now 30 minutes and 24 seconds on the 26 seconds now on the clock. Still 0-0. Remember, guys, please try and administer the administer the group chat, because we don't appreciate words like that, Megan. If you want to find the game, mate, you're more than welcome to. I've explained already during it. There's nothing dumb about me not showing the stream, because it's not a stream. I'd be a lot more polite than if you were doing that to West Ham Fan TV. That's for damn sure as mustard. Right, so Peter Beasley with a great run, brilliant run, but a very good tackle from Germany. Chris Waddle. Then ball up to Lineker. Stuart Pearce could have scored. Tries to score. 7 or 8 yards off the right side. Seeing the replay of Stuart Pearce's attempt now. Very, very good try. Very good try. Very good try. A little bit of a deflection, but I reckon, but not much on it. Parker chasing the ball down. Very, very, very good defending by him. I really like this Parker. This combination of Des Walker and Parker. Two of them played very, very well together. But Des Walker's, yeah. Waller's a little bit injured from that tackle by Parker, from Walker, sorry. It's funny watching the guys and the medical staff being in shell suits. All right, so Ian Wright
I wish. Mark Wright, I should say. Could have passed it, but doesn't. He's going for a long ball. Up to Waddle. He's got options. He's got options. Good ball into the box. Good ball into the box, but unfortunately, very well done by Germany. Oh, that was close. Jesus Christ, that was a shot from Waddle. Oh, hit the crossbar from about 3 miles out. Very good try from him. Very good try. Yeah, David Platt unfortunately running into the player, but what a try from Waddle. What a try, and great save from the goalkeeper as well. Very good, but should have been a free kick anyway. So yeah, Voller in a lot of trouble there by the looks of it. Just as Stuart Pearce tries to clear. Don't think that's not really a foul from Pearce. It's just it's a 50-50 at best. They're coming together. Berthold looks like he's injured his leg in the fall, but I wouldn't say that was a foul. Let's have a look at the replay. Oh, that's nothing in it. That's nothing. It's a bit of a push, but that's what the days of the football were in those days, guys. You know, that's exactly as it was. So we are now at 30 minutes into the game by the sounds of things. So free kick over to Germany. I mean, it's hard commentating on this because it's comparing it to England, to current rules, and the rules have completely changed over the last 30 years. Very good clearance from Mark Wright there. Just as we've got Platt, Parker, Waddle. So where are we? Parker. Back to Waddle. Platt. Gascoigne. Waddle. Chip into the box from Waddle. Nice try. Very good try. God, I wish we played like this now. Oh, come off it. Ref, linesman, really? Walker didn't do a touch wrong, I don't think. We're going to get a bit of a replay on this. Let's have a look. Oh, come off it. England are certainly the better side here at the minute. Really are the better side. So Walker heads the ball out for Germany throwing. Parker, so I should say, so Germany and Bremen in possession. Good ball to Klinsmann. Caller. Berthold. Collar. Bremer. Berthold again by the looks of it. Ooh. Well saved by Shilton there. Well saved. Germany are getting closer. Germany are certainly getting closer on this. It's not a bad attempt at all from Germany, to be fair. Not a bad attempt whatsoever. Franz Beckenbauer got this side playing very well for obvious reasons, as we know. So Rydell has replaced Voller on the 38th minute. So Parker, Gaza. Go on, Gaza. Parker. Oh, how's he offside? He's level. I know he's he's level. He's level. Fucking collar is keeping him on side. Anyway. Gola. Back to Augenthaler. Yes, all right. We know Voller's injured. God's sake. Bit of a dive there, if I'm completely honest with you, from Mathis. Bit of a dive bit of a dive from Mathis there. That's the most theatrical dive I've seen for a while. I mean, there's contact, yeah, granted, but there's no. He could have just jumped over him. He doesn't need to do it. Darren, when it comes to VPNs, mate, there's a lot of decent ones out there. A lot of them for free. I would. There's a lot, but I'll message you, mate. I'll message you. It's a free kick for Germany. Abentire and good save from Shilton. Very good save from Peter Shilton there. Darren, get your boy be able to sort you out with a VPN, surely, if he's around. He's still creaming you in the fantasy league, so you'll know how to do it. Free kick, throw into Germany. Very good clearance there, really good. Pierce clears straight to where are we? Anyway, Pierce straight to Hassler, and a few more passes through it. Berthold. Ooh, that was close from Pierce, from Beasley there. Very close, but nothing doing. Germany. Few little tasty tackles going in. You can see that this is Beasley's having a game. I'm telling you, man. He's well pumped for this. He's not taking any prisoners when he goes in. You can tell it's the semi-final. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's poor. That is poor defending from England. Really is. Keep the ball on the Parker. It goes out for an England corner. There's not much option he could have done, to be fair, but just as a replay of the corner with Augenthaler, his attempt at goal. Germany corner. So Hassler, Berthold, Augenthaler, Bremer. Parker challenges tackles Bremer, and it goes out for Germany. Germany throw in. Thon. Augenthaler. Berthold.
Hassler. Matthias. Very good interception there from very good interception there from Butcher, but Shilton gathers. All right, Dan. Well, as it's getting late over there, mate. Enjoy it. By all means, do watch this replay once you get the VPN sorted out, and watch it back because there's not many people watching. To be fair, it's not really broadcast, so I wasn't expecting a lot of people to be watching. I was expecting a few more than 2, if I'm honest, but it is what it is. But as I say, it's difficult. I mean, not everybody can listen to YouTube and watch it online at a different way at the same point, so it is hard. Beardsley, honestly, no Gaza even. So yeah. Waddle's very angry with himself and a few other players by the looks of things. Torkenthal. Germany have had 6,000. England have had 9. I'd say it was more 5 to Germany and 6 to England because there's been a few that have not for me, not fouls for me. But that's the way football was back in those days. It wasn't as physical as everybody makes out by the looks of it. But then again, that's world football. So 45 minutes now. So see how much that extra time there's going to be. I don't think there's going to be much. That's it. Yeah, first half's over. So to be honest, to sum up, I mean, the 3 that are watching it at the minute, let me know what your thoughts are if you're watching this. Rick, by all means, let me know your thoughts on this. But little bit dodgy decisions in a couple of ways, but overall, not bad from England. We've been very lucky, to be honest with you. I mean, both sides have had shots. Not gonna lie, both sides are gonna have shots. And by the way, guys, this is going soon. This is really going. Right. Because not to sound too much like Gonzo when he did his video the other week, but there, I've got this. So this crap is going. this is going. This is going very, very soon. Oh, did not like that, Darren. Are you sure this is on Netflix, mate? I don't know. I don't think it is, to be honest with you. It's only available on BBC, but that's obviously. But if it's available on Netflix, Max, then by all means, go for it, son. Go for it. Now, because we got there's obviously the halftime break with Des Lynam, Jimmy Greaves talking, and the old England manager as well, for that matter. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, guys. You know what my my memory's like for names. But it's a very, very good game. You know, there's a lot of good football being played by West Germany and by West Germany and England. Very, very good football. Very good. I'm very entertained by it. I mean, a lot more entertained than I was when I originally watched it. Let's just see get some other information. Just as the guys in the studio were talking about it. Let's have a look. Where are we? There's a lot of people in there. Do you know what, guys? No Homeland. He's watching Homeland himself. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Do you know what? We've got a bit of time to kill, so I'm gonna do something special for you.
As the majority of everybody that is in the chat at the minute is our West Ham supporters, I thought I'd just lighten the mood for a half an hour or so, and see what you're doing. So. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky, and like my dreams, they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I'm dreaming dreams, I'm scheming schemes, I'm building castles high. They'll all the new, they'll fall for true, and like a first butterfly. And on the wall come the morning, my former life will be dawning. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, really reach the sky, and like my dreams, they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. Sorry, I got a bit bored there. So. Do you fancy another while we're waiting for half time? That's a surprise. What do you reckon, guys? You want another? Do you want another? Wow, Rick's donated a tenner. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated, son. Much appreciated. Right, it's not gonna be a football song now. It's gonna be one song that I've been playing for a little while. Because Dan remember this one. As soon as you're born, they make you feel small by giving you no time instead of it all, till the pain is so big you feel nothing at all. A working class hero is something to be, working class hero is something to be. They hurt you at home and they hate you at school. They hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool. So you're so fucking crazy you can't follow their rules. Working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. When they tortured and scared you for 20 odd years, then they expect you to pick a career when you can't really function, you're so full of fear. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. Keep it dope with religion, sex and TV. And you think you're so clever and classless and free, but you're still fucking peasants as far as I can see. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. There's room at the top, they are telling you still. But first you must learn how to smile as you kill. If you want to be like the folks on the hill. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. If you want to be a hero, then just follow me. If you want to be a hero, then just follow me. Right, second half started. Nice little interlude while we were down at the break. Darren, maybe next time, mate. Maybe after the game. Who knows? When you get back to normal, when we get back to normal, a shirt will be coming to you, Rick. Give John your address. Totally, mate. Totally. Yeah. Right. So we're back on now. Germany on the attack. Matthias. Bit of confusion there in the England defence. But Rick, as I said, mate, that tenor is very, very appreciated. I am very, very tempted to do a live concert sort of thing. Darren, maybe at the end, mate. Maybe at the end. We'll see. Okay, so Pierce. Through to Waddle. Back to Pierce. Poor clearance by Pierce, and Germany are on the attack now. Darren, you can find Rick on Facebook, mate. He's in the Facebook channel. He's in the Facebook group for the channel and the page, so you can find him through that way. And I'm sure Rick wouldn't mind getting you contact. Rick, would you let Darren know if you'll be happy with him to contact you via Facebook, mate? You're both in the same group, so you'll be able to and channel page for that matter, so you'll both be able to find each other. So Germany still in defence.
Walker passing back to Shilton. So Beasley. Good ball through. Great ball through. Lineker. Platt. Great ball. Oh. Walker. Passing through, then back to Walker again. Walker going for it. Oh. Well blocked. Well blocked. I mean, we all guys, we all know what the result's going to be, but Jesus Christ. This is a game. It's a very, very good block. Very subtle block from Germany as well, for that matter. But that was corner, which leads to nothing by the looks of it, because Germany are now in possession. A little bit standoffish from England so far at the start of this second half. Try not to concede by the looks of it. Where are we? 9 men behind the ball so far, I think, by the looks of it. Not exactly the swarm that you'd expect, but we've got King. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. So we've you've got Orgenthal on the ball now. Yeah, exactly. Goal kick. Referee telling Gascoigne to calm down. Shilton clears with a long pass. Turn the microphone down so my housemate's music doesn't get picked up and this stream stops. There he goes. Good possession play from Orgenthaler there. Very good possession play. Ball through. Shilton gathers. Pierce. Looks like Butcher on the ball there by the looks of it. So Mark Wright. Go on, Wrighty. Do that. Do your run, son. Go on. Go on. And saved by Ilgner. Guys, for those that are actually watching, I mean, I appreciate probably only Rick is the only one that'd be able to answer this, but Rick, if anyone else is watching this live while we're talking about it in the by all means put in the replay as well for that matter, but if anyone's watching this live, would you honestly want any of the players from the England side in this team now playing for England now? Because I'd love some of the players to be playing like Waddle. Not for what Waddle needs to do after 90 minutes, but I would love to see runs from like Beards, from Peter Beasley, from Chris Waddle, from Gaza, Lineker. I honestly reckon the current England crop could really learn something at watching these games. I really hope they're watching these as well. Pierce loses possession. Germany on the attack. Still going. Still going. Still going. Good shave from Shilton. And Parker passes it back to him. Good save from it. Chris Waddle through to Gaza. Great play. Great counter-attack, but pulls down. Walker covers and Shilton's got the ball. And another Germany player down. He's injured his leg and he's pulled off the bench by his leg.
So Waddle. Oh, bad play from Beasley there. Bad play. No apology from him whatsoever. So Bremer's on the floor now, but surprisingly, he's right. So Germany's still in defence. Long ball up to Klinsmann. Almost connects. Very well defended by England, but still a bit shaky. But Gazza's on the ball. Go on, Gazza. Do your run, son. Stop mincing about. Lineker's having a go at Gazza for some reason by the looks of it. Thon. Ooh, well cleared by Wright. Well cleared. Corner at the Germany, but very well cleared. Very good attack from Germany there. Very, very good. It's coming. All right, so Bremer's going to take the corner after being apparently injured a few minutes ago. Gazza with the ball, clears it upfield. And Wright is completely gathered. The ball's completely gathered by Ilgner. So 10 minutes and 10 seconds of the second half. So we're at 45. So 55-14 now. And we all know what happens in a minute. Waddle, Beardsley. Lineker can't. Oh, that's a challenge. It's a bit of a tasty one, but both players apologise. The Germany player apologising to Lineker on that. The free kick, Parker's taken. Waddle. Ooh. Germany in defence now. Matthias. Bremner. Ooh. Oh, sorry, it's Thon. It's Thon, I should say, from good strike. Germany is certainly getting on the defensive here, and for quite good reason. If I'm honest, they're really, really attacking. And that's a poor ball. That is a poor attempt. It's about 15 yards off the left-hand side of the goal. Oh man. Rick says he would take Peter Shilton. I would Parker, and I would Gary Lineker as well. Yeah, agreed, mate. There's Parker's playing fantastically well. Our defense really needs their English defense needs to sort themselves out massively, big time. Here it comes. There's a run. Jesus Christ, that's a lethal run down the flanks there by Mathos, the captain. Gaza heads it out for a corner, for a throw-in, I should say. And Matthias has overdone himself now. He's knackered himself. Possibly problem with his hamstring by the look on his face. Bremer. Right clears. Beasley deflects. Ooh.
Stuart Pearce with his famous tackle. Buckwald on, sorry, Hasler on the floor now, the number 8. It's the free kick coming. Get the magic sponges out. They're getting the magic sponges out. Oh yeah, it's a bit of a nasty. Well, I wouldn't say a nasty tackle, but it's quite a violent tackle from Pearce there. So here we go. Hasler's back up on his feet. Beasley's giving Parker instructions in terms of this. Oh, it's a goal in, ball in, deflection on the way in, but it's 1-0 to Germany. Andre Brahim, I should say. His second goal of the tournament. It's not the best of. Shilton reacted a little bit too late from there, I think, in my personal opinion. So yeah, it's a deflection off Parker that did it, and yeah, Shilton tried to get his fingers to it, but didn't happen. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's not much he could have done. To be honest with you, there's not. Try to pass the ball in there, but nothing's really doing. So yeah, 59 minutes in, and Bremer's got West Germany 1-0 up. I mean, I've said that it's been coming. It's been coming. So Matthäus on the ball now. Through, trying it again, but 2 or 3 yards offside. Anybody having any beer? Now this apparently is oatmeal stout. Now I'm a bit partial to stout, as you guys may or may not know. So Wright gathers the ball, passes back to Shilton. Parker's been absolutely superb for the majority for the game so far. The first hour of this game, he's been absolutely brilliant. I've really enjoyed his technique. We could do that now. We could do with a player like him nowadays. We really. Ooh. Gazza's getting pumped. Bad injury. Bad foul on Gazza. And Gazza's about to take a free kick. Ball in. Oh, that was close. That was so close from Piercy there. So close. Great ball in from Gascoigne. Such a great ball. Pierce connected, but not enough. 2 yards wide of the right hand side of the post. Oh, that could have any other day that's going in. That's really good. That's such a good attempt by England. Such a good attempt.
So Stuart Pearce. David Platt. Oh, good idea to play Beasley in there, but this didn't work. Now Wright's on the ball. Through to Walker, but Walker wasn't exactly awake for it. Parker was there just in case. Waddle, Parker. Waddle. Butcher. Pearce. Gaza. Tackled. It's an England free kick. Gonzalez are arguing it, but it's a clear foul, man. Come on, he comes right through the back of him. Right through the back of him. Pushes him to the side and goes through the back of him. It's a blatant bloody foul. Don't know what his problem is. There's instructions given to everybody. Gazza's going to take this free kick by the looks of it. Platt's ready to pounce. And he goes, absolutely nothing doing. Parker's running for it. Go on, Parker. Oh, come off it. Unbelievable. Parker was yellow carded for that, and that's just... There's nothing wrong with it at all. He gets the ball under normal circumstances nowadays. That wouldn't be a booking because he gets the ball. His legs, it's high, granted, but he gets the ball. It's a clear intent for the ball only. There's no intent for the player. Darren says from a few minutes earlier, deep heat and the magic sponge with half an orange in my day and slap around the face. Get on with it. No alcohol sales in Bangkok and the suburbs. That's a shame, mate. That's a shame. Not sure. Weird smell. Doesn't smell like oatmeal. So time sponsored by Orvaletti. It's 20 minutes and 57 seconds in the second half. So that's, where are we? That's 66 minutes in. And England haven't given up on this game, even for that matter. That's what I absolutely love about it. This tournament is just that they haven't given up. They're still trying, but defending, trying to not concede a little bit more now. And really, apparently Hassler's coming off, and where are we? And Reuter. I think you pronounce that Reuter. No, it'd be Reuter, wouldn't it? Reuter. Yeah, Reuter is coming on for him. So the 68th minute. Good ball over. Beasley running around like a sheepdog, but shuts down very quickly. Gazza's on the ball. Gazza's having a game. He really had a game in this game. Great play into Waddle by the looks of it. Yeah, they just mistimed it slightly. Nanosecond out. Such a good ball from Gazza. Such a good ball. Beasley with the corner. Not a bad corner, but cleared. Gazza tries it, but falls over as he's trying it. Then Lineker going for the ball from the clearance from Beasley, but nothing. As again, it's an England throw-in. If Waddle was half a second quicker, that could have been 1-1. That really could have been 1-1 with that replay there. So Waddle up from the free kick from Beasley, and he's come on, man, it's a foul. What's wrong with you, ref? Germany on the attack and right with the pass back to Shilton, but it's not exactly worked. That's tense. Jesus. So corner's coming up. Germany corner. Been taken by Bremer. Matthias with a very good attempt, but very well blocked at the same point. Lineker on the ball now. Beardsley. Through to Pearce. Should be passing it through, but he doesn't. He runs. Gets tackled, but still goes. Go on, Pearcey. Takes two players out. That's Stuart Pearce, all right. It's a free kick, granted. The ref's having a word. Just like a school teacher. No. But yeah. That's a player pile up if ever I've seen one. Jesus. Guys are talking to the ref. So Terry Butcher's coming off in the 72nd minute by the looks of it. And Trevor Stephen is coming on in his place. Who's taking it? Pearce? Who's taking it? Pearce? Waddle? Gaza? Who's taking it? That is such a poor free kick, but what a try. What a try from Lineker there, just to sneak it into the left post. What a try. That is brilliant. Beasley mispasses it. And then no, actually. Apologies, I get that correct. I get that wrong. That was Trevor Stephen trying to score there. Very good play from him. Very, very good attempt. That is not planned. And he's right. So 26 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock now for the second half. So that's what, 75. So 72, 73 minutes in. So, guys, as I said, this is going to be the last time you see me with long hair, longish hair. I mean, look at this. Look. I will be having short hair. I won't be doing a gonzo. I won't be going bald, but the hair will certainly be a lot shorter than it is now. Let me put it that way. Parker, I should say. Right. Walker. Waddle. Pull through. Oh, hang on. That's a bit tasty. A bit tasty on Gaza there. It's a bit tasty. Jesus. Gaza was 23 in this game. Jesus. Ball out by the goalkeeper. And Beasley offside. Miles offside from that map. I mean, I don't know why there's only two of you watching. I mean, I put the bloody post up. I did a video about it on, was it Friday night? Put all the information up on Saturday. Honestly, I know it's Easter Friday and everything, guys, but there's not like it's not like we're out and about. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a shame, but I'm hoping people are going to listen to this when they watch it themselves, if they are indeed going to be watching it. But you know me, guys. I'll be doing a lot more live stuff as much as I can, because let's face it, there's not a lot to talk about for obvious reasons. But I'm enjoying this. I'm absolutely enjoying watching this. I haven't seen this game for about 5 or 6 years. I watched it a few years back, but I don't remember half of this. I mean, I remember watching this when I was 10, and being very disappointed, as we all were. But these are my first England game memories, so this is why I wanted to do it. Klinsmann? No, sorry, it wasn't Klinsmann. I thought it was by the haircut. And Andreas Bremer trying again with the 90s mullet. It's interesting seeing the adverts in the background. Fujifilm no longer existing. JVC Video no longer exists. I mean, obviously JVC is still going, but the video side, not anymore, sadly. Sorry, Parker. Great ball from Walker. Stephen. And Waddle, I think, by the looks of him. No, Lineker even. Lineker. Injury on Lineker. Oh, yeah, it's a bit of a tasty challenge by Kohler on Lineker there. So it looks like, is it Beasley going to take this? Or is it going to be Waddle? It's Waddle. Waddle on the ball. Not a bad ball in. Oh, so clear. So close. Offside anyway. Looks like Wright was offside there by a couple of inches. Oh, sorry, Pierce, I should say, was offside. It's nice to hear Sir Trevor Brooking's voice on this. Obviously a very, very distinguished career. Darren says he's sat outside the front of his house. It reminds me of Euro 96 with the lads. When I was back at home, we went to England versus Holland and then got pissed in Camden. My football memory was the day you were born. Yeah. Well, ITV are doing Euro 96 next month. So I will be doing live watch-along-withs for that as well, guys. So by all means, do make sure you're aware of that. Obviously, it's not going to be for another few weeks yet. But I'm looking forward to talking through that, because that was a great tournament. Absolutely. It was just, the buzz around the whole country was just incredible. Absolutely incredible. So Germany free kick. Germany still in possession. Let's see if I can get the people up again. So Bremer. Thon. I know Brem's been injured, but come on, guys. Honestly, I'm telling you, football directors have not changed in 40 years, 30 years when it comes to football. They just put the most randomest shots in. That's not a foul. That's not an injury. That is fake from Brem. That is absolutely fake from him. Yes, he's had a bit of a bad fall in the way of it, but come on. There's no need to fall in the first place. There's nothing in that whatsoever. Absolutely abysmal. The magic sponge on his chest. He's holding his head. One guy's tracking his leg. The magic sponge is here. What the fuck? Oh dear, oh dear. He's walking off holding his back now. So Pierce, the throw. Sorry, that's really tickled me. That was funny. Oh dear. Germany in defend. Goes up to long ball up, and Shilton
Chilton Gathers. So Pearce on the ball again. Waddle. Platt, sorry, I should say. Good attempt, but no. Good run by Piercy. Very good run by Pearce. Gaza. Beasley. Overlap with Lineker by the looks of it. Parker. To his left. To his left. To his left. Corner. Beasley comes to say. No, I've never ever agreed with strikers. Strikers taking corners. It's stupid. Get a defender to take a strike. Do you know what I mean? Or a midfielder or something, but never a striker. I don't get it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Beasley's got a fantastic right foot on him. Has had an absolutely brilliant career using it. But really, strikers taking corners. Let me know what you think, guys. Just as Wright concedes of a throw-in. Walker puts it out for a Germany. Really? Looks like a Germany throw to me, but all right. Oh, in number 10. In Euro 96, mate. Yes, but it's Gascoigne for Italia 90. Good ball up. Great ball up. Lineker! 1-0. The relief on his face. One all. Very, very good. Very, very good through ball. Very, very good. See, this is what I love about watching the World Cup and the Euros, right? So I'll come back to it. Parker's very good ball in from Parker. Very good ball in. Lineker, 1 touch, 2 touch, back of the net. Great right foot hook from Parker. 1 touch to connect it from his right foot, his right leg, and left foot in the back of the net. Fucking brilliant. That's what we need. That's what we need. Very, very good. But this and we've now got a Germany corner. Ball in. Leave it. Yeah. So this is what I love about watching the World Cup and the European Cup, right? You can see you have players, so you have supporters from all different countries sitting together. There's England fans in there with French fans in there. There's Brazilian fans in there. It's incredible. It really, really is good. That's the only time you see it. Still to this day, with the World Cup, fans from all different countries sitting in just as Beasley loses possession. But yeah, just with fans from all different countries mixing in together, and it was great. It was that's what football's about. It's supposed to bring people together, not segregate people. Great control from Lineker. Right thigh, left foot, back of the net. Absolutely brilliant. Bremer. Who's that now? Reuter. Pearce. Beasley. He's had a shot. He's had a bad game in midfield. He's done some great corners, but go on, Gaza. 3-on-1 around Lineker. What was it? How was he offside? Was that offside? On off the ball incident, maybe? Yeah, looks like an off the ball with Platt somehow. Germany free kick. Bremer. Piercy. Hoof ball up to Beasley. Doesn't work. Delenica, sorry, I should say. So Pierce, Waddle. Germany West Germany back on the ball again. Right passes back to Shilton. He throws it up to, you don't know because it's focusing on Klinsmann, but it's Parker's on the ball. And then Stephen. I wish I could have been there. I really wish I could have been there. Parker. Great ball from Walker. Germany still in possession. I would have loved it. I would have absolutely loved it to be over in Italy as a 10-year-old. I would have loved it. Shame I never did it. England have been offside 4 times and Germany nil. Nil times. Which is their efficiency. So yes, JVC Super VHS. Long time ago. 40 minutes and 40 and 16 seconds. So we're almost at the 90. So it's 85, 86 minutes in. Apprehension isn't the word. Matthias. Phillips also with 1-0 before anyone said anything. So sponsoring this tournament, and Germany Italia, which I've never heard of. Italian wine, I'm guessing. Bit of a miscommunication there, but Walker deals well. Mars, Canon, Philips, and Adidas are about the only advertising companies. I mean, JVC is still going to a degree, and Coca-Cola obviously, but there's about, I'll say about half of these companies that are advertising aren't in business anymore. I mean, Fujifilm are to a degree, but they've gone more to the technology side more than anything else. Yeah, there's a bit of a lull here at the minute. Coming up to full time, both teams not really trying all that much. Throw in. Bremer's throw in. You know what, Dan, if you're still here, mate, I'm going to sing an Oasis football song. Right at the end of this. Because as much as I'm enjoying this, we all know what the result is, unfortunately. Bremer. Alcantara. Straight through. Should never have happened. Waddle taking control and passes it back to Shilton. Passes it back to him. He's got options, but he just passes it to Walker. He passes it over to Pearce. Waddle back to Pearce, and that is a poor back pass, man. That is ridiculous. Leading to a Germany throw. 6 yards out of the 6-7 yards out from the box, man. That is poor. That is an awful thing by Waddle. You can tell everyone's getting tired. Jesus. Tyler. Great ball in there. Bremer. Berthold. Klinsmann. Cleared by Platt. He headers it out to the halfway line, just as Germany cover it up. Gather, I should say. Brem. Berthold. So Augenthaler, I should say. JVC video movie, bloody hell. God, Christ, that makes me old. Alfa Romeo sponsoring this as well. 10 seconds into extra time for the second half. So there's no extra time by the looks of it. So the ref's just letting it roll for some reason. Send someone to love me. Talk to your missus, man. Talk to your missus. Going to extra time. Now, do we have time for a number? Do you know what, Darren? Just for you, mate. So probably a couple of minutes left. So let's try it, shall we?
Paper boy's walking before he goes, lying to his teacher who knows he knows. He didn't have his shirt aboard his lines and yesterday. Ernie banks the sound as the day begins. The letterbox is open, your cash falls in. I'll meet you at the office just before the staff clock in. Round our way, the birds are singing. Round our way, the sun shines bright. Round our way, the birds sing for ya, 'cause they already know ya. Yeah, they already know ya.
Fucking joke. I've completely forgotten the lyrics. Hang on, let me get this back. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it again. Hang on, sorry guys. Completely forgot. It's my favourite. It's my favourite one, but always bloody forget these lyrics. I don't know why I forgot. Let's try again.
he knows. He didn't and he should have bought his lines in yesterday. Ernie banks a salmon, the day begins. The letterbox is open, your cash falls in. And meet you at the office just before the staff walk in. Round our way, the birds are singing. Round our way, the sun shines bright. Round our way, the birds sing for ya. 'Cause they already know ya. Yeah, they already know ya. The game is kicking off and around the park. It's 25 aside and before it's dark. It's gonna be a loser and you know the next goal wins. You count it to the front and it's called a draw. And everybody's knocking at yours once more. Ernie banked a sound and no one's spoken since 4:30. Fa la 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 la. Round our way, the birds are singing. Round our way, the sun shines bright. Round our way, the birds sing for ya. 'Cause they already know ya. Yeah, they already know ya. Fa la 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 la. Round our way, the birds are singing. Round our way, the sun shines bright. Round our way, the birds are minging. And round our way, it's alright. Round our way, the birds sing for ya. 'Cause they already know ya. Yeah, they already know ya. Song's about to stop. Hey you, up in the sky, learning to fly, tell me how high. Hey you, up in your tree, do you wanna be me? What I gonna be? And I said, hey you, wearing the crown, you're making no sound, I heard you feel down. Hey you, seen in the light, I heard that the shine's gone out of your life, yeah.
There we go. Just as the first half of extra time's about to start. Hope you enjoyed that, Darren. Hope you enjoyed that, mate. The Oasis football song. Cheers, Rick. Mucho appreciato. The first half of extra time has just kicked off. Bremer. Oh, Parker, good interception there, mate. Very good. Waddle. Go on, Chris. Beasley. It goes out for a West Germany throw-in. Stanley! Hello, mate. You sing louder at the London Stadium. Where's the Scottish game? Shut up, man. Good to see you, mate. I hope you and your family are keeping well, son. Good to see you. Oh,
Darren says he'll drop a line. I'll drop her at the clinic for a 10-hour shift, buzz around the supermarket and cook with the kids. The last time it went out but was 5 days ago. Food and toiletries are plentiful over here. Well, food and toiletries are plentiful over here as well. Everything's back to normal. Stan says, cheers on you. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm all right. All good. Bored is the understatement at the moment, mate. But yeah, good to see you. Good to see you back, mate. As I say, we're talking about the West Germany versus England game, and it's literally about 2 minutes into the start of extra time now. So Stan, by all means, do get your iPlayer or your BBC Online and rewind back to the beginning, because as you've at halftime I sang a couple of songs, and then as I say at the end of the game I've sung 1 1/3 songs. So I've completely forgot the lyrics. Just as Gaza is taking the corner kick now. And nothing really doing, unfortunately. Darren, I can't give up my day job now, mate, because I'm not getting paid enough from YouTube to do that. Darren says 16 days isolating for me, mate. It's tough. It's tough, man. Do you know what? With the exception of going sitting out in my garden, I'm only leaving the house once a week, and that's to do the food shop. So I'm pretty much as self-isolating as the rest of us. It's painful. It is absolutely painful. But it has to be done. It has to be done. If we want to get our lives back, we want to get West Ham back, and all the other sports back, we have to do it. You just can't do anything else other than that, unfortunately. So Pierce, Waddle, or was that Platt? Where are we? No, it's Gaza actually. So wrong on both counts. Waddle. Ooh, tasty challenge from Pierce there, man. Jesus. On who is it? On Reuter there. Tasty challenge. Start kicking dinner soon. Bloody hell. 5:15 already. So Berthold to Reuter. Orgenfeld. Decent ball in from Germany, straight at Shilton. Well cleared from Pierce, from right. Gaza clears it upfield and goes out for a Germany. Yeah, very good attempt from Klinsmann there. Very, very good on looking at that replay. Very good. So Brem, Thorn, Hassler, Thorn, back to Hassler again. So 5 minutes into the first half of extra time. Matthias, Waddle, great ball, great. Oh, go on. Oh, Walker could have had something special there. Really could have had something special. So Germany still in defence. Putting the ball around. Buchwald, Klinsmann. Buchwald up to Klinsmann again. Oh, that was close. Shit was up. It was a very, very good chance from Germany. Oh, just if that had gone in, no idea what would have happened, but it obviously didn't. Gaza, great ball over to the other side, over to Beasley, by the looks of it. And he loses possession. So it is certainly is Beasley. Right with a bad challenge. Germany still on the break. Stephen going to counter and Walker clears. Bremer taking the corner once more. Ball in. Very well cleared by Walker. Lineker. Gaza. Took too long. Should have passed to Stephen then. And of course, Stephen's now offside as a result. Klinsmann. Oh! Challenge on Parker there. Just gets away with it. Waddle. Gaza. Nobody supporting him whatsoever. Nobody anywhere near him, and that's the booking. No? Yeah. It's the famous bit. Linkers, watch him. Watch him. Gascoigne, he's lost his head now. Bless him. I felt so sorry for him when I first watched this 30 years ago, and I still feel sorry for him because he's overtried in this game. He really, really has overtried. He's been absolutely immense, but his tackles have been volatile to say the least. And this is a side with Stuart fucking Pearce in it as well. Germany on the break. There's Walker clears. Or mops up, as the old saying goes. Ooh, tasty. Pearce. Gaza. Now, you see, if this is modern day football, people would be buzzing around Gaza left, right, and centre now he's been booked. But they're not. It's a sign of respect from the West Germany team. And I admire that. You don't see that nowadays. Parker with the throw in to Gaza. 5 minutes left of extra time. Lineker tried it. There's a little bit of a foul on him, but not enough. Not enough for anything, and especially the penalty he's looking for. That's for damn sure as mustard. There's no way that's a penalty. Stuart Pearce. Well defended by Parker there. He's had such a game, Parker. He really has such a brilliant game, Paul Parker. Honestly, what a performance from him. What a performance. You know, Waddle's had a good game. Gazza's had a good game. Lineker's had a good game. David Platt has had a good game. Piercy's had a good game. Des Walker, just most of them. You know, Beasley's had has taken some very, very good corners. He's been a little bit shaky in the outfield, but he's had some good performances out there. Peter Beasley, he really has done. Not to the level we needed to for this, but. What is it today anyway? Is it Sunday? It is Sunday, isn't it? Are we on Sunday? Yeah. I see all these days of blending into one. It's ridiculous. Good chance again from Germany there from Kluther, I think. Bachwald. Very good strike from him. Very, very good try. So Germany with a throw in. Berthold. Keuler. Got to Bremner. Or Brem, I should say. Brem. Brahim. Or how the bloody hell you pronounce it. Brahim, I think. A bit late now. Berthold. Mathis. Berthold. Ooh. Tasty. Could have had something then, Gary. Could have had something. 1 minute and 20 and 30 seconds to go. Pretty much as of now. 90 seconds to go, pretty much. So throw-ins every left, right, and centre. Piercy throwing it over to. Now he should be throwing it to Beasley. Waddle, he does. Bears, great ball in. There's nobody there. Platt with a good challenge, but unfortunately misses possession. But Waddle gets possession. Beasley takes it. Right. Both teams. We all know what the result is, but both teams are clearly waiting for the second half of extra time. BNL supporting this as well. Ooh. Stet, I've never heard of. I'm guessing they're a Germany side. So Stephen giving the ball to Piercy with 15 seconds left of the first half of extra time. Stephen. Good ball in. Go on, Chris. Oh, that was close. Jesus. Great kick from Platt and hit the bar, hit the post and came out again. But apparently, wait, hang on. What? Really? Really, ref? Oh, Jesus. That was so close. So close. So that's it, yeah. The ref was waving for the end of the first half of extra time. Excuse me, ladies and germs. I am going for. I will be back momentarily. Right, second half of extra time has started now. So Gascoigne up to right. Don't know why he's doing that cross. He could have done the other way, but never mind. Darren asks, if you have time, watch Sunderland Till I Die on Netflix. Great insight on the running of a football club in the community. I don't have a Netflix account, mate, but I will try and certainly check that out. Good attempt from Waddle there. Unfortunately, just a few yards out. It is heartbreaking about the fallen fall of Sunderland, because of those that know me well. Sunderland's quite close to my heart because it's the other side of the family connection. Jesus Christ, what on earth was Lineker doing there? But yeah, it's a sad state of affairs that what happened to Sunderland at the best of times, or the worst of times in those instances. You know, free falling from the Premier League to League One in 2 seasons, man. That was awful. Germany on the attack. Parker going in to defend. Stuart Pearce keeping the ball. Very well played. But Waddle mistimes the ball and doesn't even bother to go to it. They're all knackered out there now. They are absolutely all knackered out there. Bless them. Parker passes back to Shilton. Waddle. Lineker. That's right. Beasley, I should say, goes out for another throw, which Waddle takes very quickly over to Peter Beasley once again, but no. Over to Platt instead. Sorry, Stephen, I should say. Waddle. Gaza. Ooh, very good, nice little 1-2 between the two of them there. Very good. Waddle. Bad foul on Gascoigne there, and Brahim booked as a result of it. Yeah, mate, that's a sending. I'm sorry, but that's a sending off, man. Even no intent for the ball, took him clean out. That's a red. I'm sorry, that's a sending off. Waddle. David Platt offside, but scores. That's got to be marginal, surely. That has to be marginal. No, he's onside when the ball's played, man. He's offside by the time he gets to the ball, but he's onside when the oh man, these rules. Parker, Waddle, Beardsley. Go on, Pete. Go on, son. Ah, such a good attempt as well. Up to Waddle by the looks of it. Such a good attempt. Oh, it's a free. Oh, sorry. Free kick. That hasn't screwed up the audio as it always does when you touch the bleeding thing. Parker. Lineker miles off. Beasley miles off, I should say. No, it's Platt even. God, these haircuts look the same. That's the funny thing about football nowadays. You can tell who's who by their haircuts. And back in those days, man, you couldn't bloody tell a thing. Great ball in from Parker. Really good ball. And Platt connects well, just not well enough, not good enough, unfortunately. Or not well enough. Whichever way you want to look at it. Bremer. Parker. Walker. Pierce. Halfway through the second half of extra time. Lineker. Waddle. No one around them. No options. No options but to take him on himself. And that's why. Orgenthaler, I should say. We could have had this. We really could have had this. That Chris Waddle's got shot. Platt's header. We could have had this. We really, really could have had this. Oh, it's heartbreaking. It really, really is. We could have been through to the final of the Italia 90. Oh, man. To be fair, Germany had some decent attempts as well, but Shilton made some better saves than the Germany. Shilton didn't do well for the Germany goal, the West Germany goal. But reacted a little bit too late. But he's been a stalwart throughout this whole game. He really, really has. There's hardly been any bad performances from England on this at all. They've been. I mean, this is before the worst of it, but it's been heartbreaking to watch this. Thinking the amount of times we could have been 1-3 up on this. We really could have been 1-3. We really could have been. We could have absolutely completely smashed this. Two very, very good opportunities in the extra time periods, and man, that's what makes it even more painful. We've had we've had 6 shots at goal and 1 scored. It's just Bremer could have had a goal and an assist just then. He really could have done, because he got an assist for the goal and he could have had a goal as well. It was a bit of a deflection on the way up by the looks of it, but wasn't given us a corner. It could have been good. It could have been brilliant. It really, really could have been brilliant. There you are. What? Hello? Dan says, I've just remembered to reset my alarm as it was set for 3 to look at Kiwi on me yesterday, so now set for 6:45. Mate, Darren, man, that was ridiculous. I had to call AJ to make sure, right? Because he said 9 o'clock UK time will be 9 o'clock Kiwi time. Fucking wasn't. It was 10 o'clock UK time for 9 o'clock Kiwi time. But it was a very good conversation. I'm glad both you and Rick were there for that conversation. It was good fun. It's good fun. All right, so Beasley taking the corner. Now, comes in. Not a bad ball, to be fair. Not a bad ball. Wright doesn't deal with it very well, unfortunately. Bremer on the attack and dealt very, very well by Walker, who passes it through to Beasley. Klinsmann on goal, and Walker absolutely shot him down. Fantastic play. Absolutely brilliant play from him. Walker. So, Parker, so I should say, Waddle. We could have had this. I'm sorry, guys, but we could have absolutely had this. And to be fair, so could Germany. So the draw, just as that Germany attempt hits the post. Oh fuck! And what a clearance from that's just that's what was it? Buchwald's clearance attempt, man. Jesus. Corner for Germany. Klinsmann heads it down and completely out. It's amazing to think that Peter Shilton was 41 when he played this game. Jesus. 41. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. What a goalkeeper he was. What an absolute pleasure. Darren and Rick agrees. I agree we should have won this game. Yeah. But as I say, Germany have had their chances as well, so it was reasonable with just over a minute left of extra time, second half extra time. So Rick, get your beers out, mate, because something painful is coming. I've already had 3 little cans of beer already, but I'm saving the last one for what's going to happen in 20 seconds time. 30 seconds, 50, 40 seconds time. That's it. End of extra time. So it's going to the penultimate. Gaz is really upset with himself, and it's nice to see one of the West Germany players going over to him and consoling him at the same point. Well, here we go. Penalties. So by all means, guys, please still stay with us. We're literally at the end of extra time, and it's coming to the England versus West Germany. Sorry, the West Germany versus England penalties. So by all means, please do stay with us as we talk about it. Because I have something very, very special to say once these penalties are over and done with. It's going to be a little bit flippant, but it's something that we're probably all thinking, to be fair. We're probably all thinking. If you're not thinking what I'm thinking, then you need to reevaluate yourselves. Because I remember this. I remember this was massively, massively painful. I remember watching this, and I've hated penalties. Right, for example, if I'd known about YouTube and been able to get all this gear 14 years ago, right? 2006, when we went to the FA Cup final and it went to penalties. And the World Cup 2006 as well. Was it the World Cup? Yeah. World Cup 2006. England versus Portugal. Like that, with sofa cushions, right? Sofa pillars. Cushions, I should say. Like that. I couldn't watch the penalties at the when we were in Cardiff, and I couldn't watch the penalties against Portugal either. Gaz is absolutely beside himself. It's awful to see it because this is the passion that we miss from the modern game. This level of passion and how upset Gascoigne is with himself that he's missing the next game. Should we go through on penalties? But we know what happens, unfortunately. But the whole of the country, I remember the whole of the country being behind him, being absolutely behind him for this. And just everyone's just prepping themselves, psyching themselves up. Okay, so coming to the penalties now, guys. As I said, if you want to get some retro England gear, click the sponsor subscription, the sponsor link down below for. Oh, hang on, where's it? Hang on, I've just noticed actually it's not there. Yeah, just click there. There's a link in the description below for 3 retro. Go and get yourself some very nice England retro gear, guys. Very, very nice. And of course, there's England-inspired stuff in there as well. Not just shirts like this as well, but there's some very, very, very nice stuff in there. So, Lineker's up for the first penalty. Where's he going? Where's he going? Going right foot, left-hand corner. Very good penalty. Very, very good penalty. Darren says, I tried to think once but didn't like it. There we go. Second penalty scored by Brem, which of course it's exactly the same way that Lineker did. Exactly the same way. Right foot, left-hand corner. So who's next up? Is it going to be Kev Harlan Sr.? If he's watching. Yep. Peter Beasley. Very well taken. Right foot, right-hand side of the goal. Absolutely brilliant play from him. Bosch puts his foot through it. Goalkeeper almost gets there, but not quick enough. So Captain Matthias is stepping up and boom, does exactly the same as Lineker. Again, right foot, left-hand corner. 2-2. So maybe that was a weakness of Shilton's, being on the left. And David Platt of Aston Villa stepping up to the plate. Boom. Almost down the midline. Right-footed. Pretty much midline. 3-2 to England on penalties. No, actually, no. Same thing as Lineker. Right-footed into the left-hand side. Rydell stepping up to the plate. Right-footed, right side. Shilton looks absolutely beside himself. 3-3 on penalties. So we go Stuart Pearce. Stuart Psycho Pearce. Stepping up. Oh, saved. Still 3-3. Saved. Not a bad idea, to be honest, but not the best of power from Pearcey. I don't. Goalkeeper saved with his shins. Still 3-3. Thor stepping up to the plate now. The German midget. Thorn, I should say. Scores. Right foot, right side. So 4-3 to Germany on penalties. And Shilton's not happy with himself at all. Chris Waddle stepping up. Pearcey hit it too straight. Agreed. Waddle. The worst penalty of the lot. The absolute worst penalty of the lot. Now, if anybody lives in Italy that's watching this, or France, or Germany, please let me know if you've seen that ball come down, because that was just flying high. That was just absolutely flying high. Oh, just as painful watching it originally. Just as painful watching it originally. I would have thought 30 years later, things would have been a lot easier to watch. I thought this game would have been a lot easier to watch than it was when I was 10, and it's still no. So there we are, guys. 1-1 at full time. 4-3 to Germany at the end of it. So, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. I do appreciate it. It means a hell of a lot for you guys to be able to watch this both on YouTube and Facebook as well, for that matter. I'm off to get rid of this Barnet now. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm not doing it live before anybody asks me. But thank you very, very much for sticking by, and I hope I've been able to keep you guys entertained. Darren, if Darren and everybody else that's watching the replay, by all means, please do put your comments in the comment section below. But it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you for the almost 3 hours that we've been going. But guys, enjoy the rest of your Easter. If there's anything decent to come out on Monday, then I will put something up. But in the meantime, guys, enjoy yourselves, look after yourselves, stay safe, stay at home, protect your local hospitals.